Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 2022 Esports GPCS. We are back on the Rift, soon to be at least locked and loaded with our second matchup of the GPCS. This time the first matchup of the Baron Division, the Group B between Equilibrium Shadow, a team that we don't have a great read on just yet, and Solar Phoenix. Walking into this game, have blazing hot players, hot numbers, and hot preseason games so far. Only thing that's not so hot is that their roster is a little scrambled because of the delays earlier, and now that we have our game locked and loaded to go, they will be losing 3 bans total. 2 for an E-sub that they have to use in the bot lane 80 carry position, and another ban due to lateness, so Solar Phoenix will be down their first 3 bans of this draft phase.
Very unfortunate, but this is what happens in the beginning of the season. A lot of mistakes. Teams will learn how to manage their time, especially on stream.
Resources, yeah, and it's a little. I personally think it's a little unfortunate. Normally, this happens like week 3, 4, not at the very start of the season, day number 1, but maybe this team's a little startled by competitive esports and exactly how it goes down. Have to show up to the games on time and early, all that, whatnot, and yeah, I guess it's caught some Solar Phoenix players by surprise.
Very unfortunate, but they will have to pay the price for it.
Yes, they will.
So we have a first free ban, which would be Pled here.
Yes, so we're going to be seeing only EQS bans for a little bit. The power to ban and all of that comes for phase 2 for Solar Phoenix. So, I mean, a very good advantage for EQ Shadow. They have an open draft for the first half.
Very open indeed, and that's something that if you're Soul, you would hate to, because we have Hidden Torture with a Monster Nocturne. Probably want to ban that. By monster, I mean 97 games, 73% win rate. Pretty easy ban here. But unfortunately, again, Solar Phoenix will not be able to.
Yes. So let's see exactly how they have to play reactively in the draft now. Now, with that said, walking into this matchup, if you somehow can remove the fact that Solar Phoenix have no bans, they are actually the favorites in this matchup. They had a very good preseason showing, and off of our team showcase that happened earlier in the week, I believe Solar Phoenix had very good reviews from the entire board of color commentators alongside myself, and EQ Shadow had very mixed reviews. We don't know too much about them. We know that the Storm team and the other group is expected to do well, but we don't have a great read on the Shadow team.
I mean, the Shadow team is really eyebrow raising, if you ask me. If you just by looking at the OPGG, most of the players have really high KDAs and have really high win rates.
Yes, I think there's a 73% Nocturne, which
yes, as I
I
said
almost
before.
forgot about that. Tragically for Solar Phoenix, that is probably going to get first picked.
I mean, if you just look at Mrs. Sylvie here, Senna 14 games, 86%, 11.92 KDA. Brand 14 games, 64%, 7.23. Morgana, well, now it's just 7 games, but still 86%, 10 KDAs. It's enormous, really.
It really is, and fortunately, they go with the set first pick. Do you think Solar Phoenix are going to take the Nocturne instead?
I doubt. I don't see. Wait, I need to open the roster for Solar Phoenix, but I don't see them playing Nocturne at all. Probably going to go for the Echo. Echo is a really standard pick. Probably one of the better pick in the jungle right now. Absolutely broken, if you ask me. But no, they're going to switch it for a Blind Syndra. And the Echo here. Okay.
And the Nocturne, of course. We saw this one coming.
This is really interesting. Syndra blind. She does have some clear counters, but I guess they are confident. Well, if I'm Syndra, I really don't like my life right now. They get the Nocturne and probably going to be run down by it.
Yep. Right now, I mean, I even imagine in the jungle 1v1, Nocturne probably wins that against the Echo. Has the Spell Shield, so it can Spell Shield the Parallel Convergence. Has the Fear, which obviously is going to mess Echo up big time, and has more than enough chase power as well, so I imagine that's a hard counter in the jungle.
And Chronos is going to lock in his main champion play this season, 46 games, 50% win rates, so coin flip player maybe. but Aphelios is most practice champs right now.
Okay, Raphaelos is even after the many nerfs he's been batted with, I think he's still in a very good spot. I think he'll always be a viable champion simply because he will have so many more options than any other AD carry. Obviously, in the Graviton, he has a 1-second root, which has been unchanged by Riot Games, around level 3 in its third gun form, which is, I think, really crazy. Point and click auto attack, 1-second root. So, feels
So
definitely having a lot of options in his kit.
we also see the Yorick pick into probably a set top. Well, actually a set top because we see the Nocturne. I'm not actually, believe it or not, as a top lane main, I don't know the matchup. Never played it.
Okay. Doesn't
Because
sound like
Yorick
a
is
very common matchup.
well, Yorick is not. It's not in a strong position right now, so I haven't played him at all since a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And instead being, well, the newest champion in the league right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
So
very small window where you could have played it, if at all.
So I don't know. I feel like Seth could do it well because he can just break the wall pretty with a single auto attack. Well,
Mm-hmm.
a single chain of auto attack, if I say, just
Yes.
left
We have
right.
a last pick 80 carry here. Very unusual. What do you think we're gonna see out of Phoenix?
I would like to see an Ezreal, believe it or not.
It's
Just
banned, so not
no, it
quite.
is banned. Never mind.
Go
Well,
next.
so we see EQL is thinking the same, but Zaya could actually be really fine here. Just dodge the Nocturnal.
Yeah, actually, yeah, one of probably the best AD carry you could have picked here as far as survivability against the Nocturne. But Nocturne still is going to have a very easy time getting on top of the Zaya. I'm not sure how the interaction between the Fear and the Zaya ult goes. I'm pretty sure Nocturne just screws the Zaya, though.
The Fear doesn't detach. She can dodge the
Okay.
damage, but not the CC. Well, no, actually, she'll still get damage. Just probably if you ult before Nocturne lands on you with his own ult, you'll dodge most of it, or you
I
won't be able to click on
think
you, and your team should be able to peel.
I'm having flashbacks right now. I'm pretty sure the Fear still tethers you. So hopefully
Yes, it does.
for Solar Phoenix it doesn't, but if it does, then I mean maybe not the perfect pick. Albeit not much is looking that great for into Nocturne on 80 carries. I would be so careful when he hits level 6, gains access to that paranoia ability. Really, really powerful ultimate. But let's take a look at our team comps here. The last second panic draft by Solar Phoenix or the well constructed oil machine that EQ Shadow have. Who do you think is better?
So they have a lot of damage on the side of Sol, but they're super squishy if you ask me. Beside their Yorick, which is not actually a true tank. But on the other side, they have Set and Galio, and that could be really brutal. The Nocturne Galio combo will be brutal
Mm-hmm.
if they
Nocturne
could pull it off.
Galio. Set has good synergy with Galio as well. They both dive the back line, get a ton of CC with that as well.
I'd say the player to watch that could make a difference in this game is the Echo player here, Xinhua.
Okay. Xinhua, yep.
Xinhua, and I feel he would be the player to be able to make a difference just because he can go in, go out with his ult, and could really just create chaos in the backline of Q Shadows.
Yes. So we're gonna have to keep. I guess. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think Echo will play a big role in this game.
Also, depending on the matchup between Set and Yorick, who's the strongest 1v1? Could Yorick just push all game and win IBSG Season 4 style?
True.
You know?
I mean, well, I don't know if there's a huge difference, right? But we are in Season 10, so ranks are a little reflective of player skill. But I would still argue there isn't a huge gap between IBSG, which we had last season, don't have it quite this season, and GPCS as far as reacting to split pushes go. I think if this Yorick still gets out of control and he gets a couple early kills and turns into a split pushing monster, that EQ Shadow probably won't have a very good response to it.
So if I have to take a pick, probably, I mean, for sure the 3 bans that really doesn't help. So I have to assume EQ Shadow has all their comfort picks right now.
Yes, definitely. Nocturne, obviously, Hidden Torture's big pickup right near 73% winner. Absolutely. Over a lot of games as well, I think over 100. So crazy stuff coming through. You said the player to watch is the Echo. I think it's going to be the Nocturne. We expect that he's absolutely going to smash this early game, and I think he
I'm
will.
expecting him to smash. That's why I'm saying he's not the player to watch. The player to watch is Shinhwa that can make an actual difference.
Okay, that's fair.
See, but no, if I had to, not I don't want to say coin flip, but like if I have to pick a team to win, I'll probably
Yes.
put my coin on EQ Shadow right now.
Albeit, we haven't talked about the mid lane too much. I mean, I'm not a mid laner, mind you, so this could be completely wrong. Galio doesn't sound bad into Syndra at all, but I think Syndra might have a bit of damage
There,
advantage. Also, but admittedly, with its range nerf, you shouldn't be getting hit by it. There is the taunt out of Galio.
but
Another thing, I guess.
Galio is still a graphic. He cannot flash with his taunt anymore.
Well, I agree with you, but I don't agree with you. Okay, I agree with you because he went Inspiration secondary. If he went Sorcery secondary and took Nimbus Cloak, I'm not sure how much people know about this, but Nimbus Cloak Galio is
Yes, he
disgusting.
flashed first. Yes. Well,
Yes,
that's part of the electrical build. That's part of the
Okay,
electrical
okay, that
build.
makes sense. Well, there is no Nimbus Cloak regardless, so probably not gonna happen. And your point holds more true than mine.
So we're going to have a standard 5-point cover from both teams here. Um, I want to say standard, but Echo is the one covering the jungle. Just warding, right?
Yes.
Interesting ward. He just wards early and gets out.
That's interesting. Okay. Huh.
I mean, this is questionable because there's no invade threat. There's no major CC from the
Yeah.
side of EQ
Unless
Shadow.
you're afraid of a level 1 taunt, which I wouldn't be. The rest of the
Really
comp's
not.
kind of bad level 1. I feel level 1's not that spectacular. Nocturne, if he starts Fear, he's kind of screwed in the jungle, I'd imagine.
I mean, if you think about it, there's no reason for EQL to invade. Like if they invade and
Yeah.
they face check a 5-man stack into a Morgana Q, a Zaya just shredding 5 members with 1 feather, uh, the Q AOE from Syndra, the Q AOE from Echo, you're not gonna win.
Invade Athena. They have a decent amount of damage to
So
level 1, but they're also if you face check a Galio, level 1, Galio Karma.
once again, you're cutting a lot. Just gonna make sure, but I feel like also a bit of an inexperience from the Echo here. He warded and did not back to get the red trinket.
Oh.
This is almost standard knowledge from jungles right now. Like you ward early and you go get your red trinket. So a bit of just a farm game right now. Echo is going to go for a full clear, I believe, and so will Nocturne.
Nothing yet. Syndra's gotten 2 nice electrocute procs onto the Galio. So far, so good. Doesn't much capitalization
I'm
on
going
them.
to have to cut you. You're lagging a lot. Probably have to fix this one. I'll take over for now. Yes, a couple of good poke from Syndra here. Trading really well for now. Another combo here, and just gonna some return damage. Unfortunate for Galio here. And Set is actually quite chunked down from this Yorick. This matchup is going much better than I expected. So we see not a full clear from Echo. He's going for a 3 camps clear and already chunked to half health. This is questionable juggle padding. And Nocturne is just going to be farming really calmly. Bit of a trade in the mid lane here. Galio is going all in, but no, not quite. Gonna blow this electrocute and gonna lose a lot of farm under the turret here.
Yeah, definitely. Not the
Oh, you're
trade
back.
there for the Galio. I think I'm good to go. Just to hope that I am. But yeah, Sindra, like I said earlier,
Oof, you're not quite good to go yet, Shuno, so I'll be
ha-
right back here. Galio is going to be forced to blow his teleport mid lane. Not a big deal as you are Galio and almost have level 6. The Skull Crab top lane is going to be picked up by the side of Soul Phoenix. Good pick off here. But, oh, actually, Solar Phoenix might be in trouble here. They're getting collapsed by 3 sides, and Set is going to miss his CC. He's going to be chunked down really low, forced to use his W, and nothing else is going to happen. But the Skull Crab goes to the side of EQL Shadow. Syndra is a bit low here, was looking to shove this lane here, but might be caught out here. Nice cage coming out from Morgana. Solid first blood from Zaya is going to survive with the help of Triumph. And Morgana's going to be forced to flash another fight top lane, forcing the flash on Set. Ooh, going all over the place here. And Nocturne is going to pick up the second Skull Crab here. Really important with the trick spawning really soon. Across the board, 1 kill only for the Zaya, but small goal lead. Most of the goal is now in CS from the side of EQL. Shinzo is going to do some little bit of counter jungling here, and I'm hoping my co-caster is going to come back because this is really not my comfortable casting role right now. Chrono's going to clear the wave bot lane and look for decent recall here with a total of almost a BF sword. Almost, he has 25 gold short, but he's going to have it. EQL Shadow is looking to get the vision in the Dragon Pit. The Dragon River, should I say. Really important Drake here with Ocean Drake. Galio went for the second Doran's option. Oh, an unfortunate recall cancel for Chronos here. It's not going to be as strong on this Dragon fight, and Echo is looking for a gank bot. So far, Nocturne is looking to get his level 6 really soon. That's going to be a terrifying power spike here. Looking for a gank. Not gonna quite happen here. They don't have a lot of CC to jump on them. Questionable play, if you ask me. So in the top lane here, level 6. Nocturne is going to go on the Zaya, but is forced to flash to get the kill because of the Black Shield. Very important pickup here. Very nice calculation for the Nocturne. He was level 5 and he was waiting on the minions EXP to get level 6. And this should be a free Drake here. But unfortunately, Gallo is going to get chucked down. The flash is popped. The Ignite is popped. Another kill for the side of Solar Phoenix. But we'll have to give away the Drake here. But maybe Set is going to be picked off here. He has no flash. He's stuck inside the prison. Who's going to kick the kill here and donate it to the side of Ryorik? Ryorik is doubling even more the CS lead over Set, and this is going to be a really hard Ryorik to stop in the split push.
2 more kills for Solar Phoenix. You hate to see it, as I once said.
Welcome back, Mr. Co-caster.
I hope that I'm good to go. In the instance where I'm not, and something goes wrong, we'll just swap our sides and we'll be good to go.
I mean, we could also ask our Big Daddy Dota to replace you.
Possible.
That would really help me out, actually. Oh, he is here.
Of course he's here. He's streaming.
Shh, they don't know about that. But no, across the board. So Set is actually losing the matchup here. Really interesting. They forfeited the Ocean Drake for it, but might be worth it in the long run.
In the long run, but generally the first dragon you can forfeit if you're playing scaling.
Well, it depends on the first dragon. If you ask me, the only dragon you don't want to forfeit first is the Ocean, because everybody loves Regen. Regen. Oh. In the meanwhile, equal CS amount in the mid lane. Another trade in the bot lane here. Xayah is going to be chunked a bit. Misses his combo.
The farther away you are from the Xayah feathers, the easier it is to end up missing. Closer you are, consequently, easier it is to hit if you're the Xayah, but a pretty easy dodge there from EQ Kronos.
Mm-hmm. Yorick is a bit overextended. Is going to be collapsed by Nocturne and Gallier very soon. Can he actually win the 1v3? He's forced to flash out. He's being smited and probably going to be get out of here. And Echo is ready for the counter
turn.
Flashing in, doesn't have quite enough mana to ult out though. It might be picked up the kill here, and he goes down. Syndra's looking to go top lane, but another trade, double kill for the side of the bot lane of EQL. Syndra being caught in the taunt, missing his main combo, probably gonna go down here. Oof, everything is collapsing for the side of Solar Phoenix here.
No. Natsu ran it back right there. You really wanted a kill, but that is a Nocturne, very healthy, able to survive the ult. Spell Shield as well could have been up, and yeah, Solar Phoenix kind of losing grasp of this game now.
Oh yeah, this snowball is starting right now. Nocturne got a nice kill bot lane, got 2 assists top lane. Echo, I'm not quite sure what he was expecting by flashing in after his E. A bit of a panic, if you ask me.
Yeah, maybe there was almost a big anti-synergy there. Slammed him out of the Galio ult, but it didn't matter in the long run. They had more than enough damage to pick up the kill.
So I was wrong. Echo was actually level 5 top lane. He was not level 6. Something you want to be careful about going in. He's so far beyond in farm compared to Nocturne. We can see the experience is really big between those two players. Nice trade coming from Set, but gonna get clapped by a shovel here.
Spicy stuff mid lane, but it doesn't look like anything comes of it just yet. Ooh, all in?
Oh no, force a flash. Graviton is rooting Morgana, and that's an easy kill, but great comeback from an Echo here. Double kill. And unfortunately, there's no Drake to take, but that should relieve a lot of pressure on the bot lane here.
Yeah, nice feather combo that Xayah got set up there into the Echo stun. So Solar Phoenix finding their ground once again in this game, and I think that was a really needed kill onto the Aphelios.
It's honestly a questionable play from the EQL Shadow. There was no reason to be in the river. Drake was not even close to spawning. You really need... This is the rules for every player. Like, if you want to go in the river or in the jungle, have lane prio. That means shove your lane. Make them show up somewhere before you face check. And that's just safer. Because if you see two players on the bot lane, you know the third one is not probably not going to win the 2v1 in the river.
Yep, 100% agree with you on that one.
So now we have a Infernal Drake spawning soon. Are we going to see another Cloud Soul?
It's possible, that's for sure. Not definite, but very possible.
So let's see the goal lead so far on all our players here. Set is really behind 1k, almost 1k behind the Yorick. And Nocturne is only a 150 goal ahead of Echo, despite the farm lead.
I'm gonna highlight this though super quickly. Look at the vision control from EQ Shadow. They pick up that Infernal Dragon with no contest.
I'm going to up you one more. Look at the vision score of the Phoenix support.
Oh no!
A big fat 0.
Oh no! You seriously hate to see that one?
You really hate to see that one. Not even a single ward in these side bushes, which is really important to control. And ooh, Yorick is going on a rampage on those top lane plates here. Easy 2 plates. And will the maiden get out? No, he did set. So EQL is looking to get that. Not quite sure why they're looking to have control the vision of the bottom river. There's no Drake to be taken.
It might be forcing something. Syndra is waiting in the lane by the tower out of vision, so maybe they're hoping that EQ Shadow pull the trigger first. Let's see what happens.
They are pulling the trigger first with popping that Rift Herald here, but Soul Phoenix is ready. They're a 4-man bot, and Gallery is not in the position to ult E just yet. Is he going to get a stun? No one is going to be stunned by the Echo's W, and is he going to get out with his ult? Yes, he does, but then Gallo just showed up. This is mayhem right now, and Xayah is still alive and doing some damage, but now she's forced to be on the retreat here. I feel is going to clean up the fight here, and oof. Big goal swing for the side of EQ Shadow. Another fight in the top lane here. Yorick is looking to brawl it out with Set. Set W is down. Yorick could have looked for that kill here, honestly.
He could have. He has the flash up. Doesn't have the Maiden up down to the tower earlier, but could look for the kill. Not going to go for it, though.
He could definitely have looked for it because the Set W was down. That's his main tanking ability, so...
As far as that, believe we're good to go. As far as that fight in the bot lane goes right there, I feel it's just way too far ahead right now. He has already got an earlier lead to boot, but that fight has propelled him super far right now. 3-1-3, got the Essence Reaver completed and looking to get some more attack speed under his belt as well. So EQ Chronos doing a very good job so far this game.
They are doing really well. Well, actually, let me ask you a question. Is EQL doing really well, or is the Phoenix support doing really poorly? Because if you look at the goal chart, she is 1.5k behind, and also 9 vision score behind. Going to trade 1 kill for 1 kill. Oh, is she going to have the second kill? No, not quite.
Decent trade. Ends up going down AD carry as well, but back to your point, if you just look at the supports, yes. Support gap in favor of EQ Shadow right now, for sure. But minus that kill that just happened, support gap, yes, that's what I just said.
You say gap, I say chasm, because that's honestly for support that's really huge.
Okay, well, you could just go there. But I would, other than the kill that just happened, really unfortunate pick. The game is fairly close in gold. Maybe not in objectives with the 1 tower lead and the double dragon advantage, but gold is even. Damage may not be there.
Ooh, Set's being picked off.
Oh my goodness.
He took a fight with a man much bigger than him and had to pay the right price. So that's a good pick off for Yorick. Yorick is just getting bigger and bigger now. It's going to be really hard to stop. And nobody's going to answer his split push.
Yeah, that's a tower going down.
And this is a nice goal injection that Solo Phoenix really needs right now.
Yeah, definitely. You were talking about how you didn't know the matchup earlier. Well, I guess we both know it right now. Yorick is absolutely destroying Set in this top lane.
So if I just have to like speculate a bit, I feel like I think Yorick wins just because of his Q sustainability. So, so those of you that don't know, each time Yorick Qs anything, he gains a flat amount of health back. So like 35 points, for example. So what Set doesn't like is short trades, where you just trade a bit with him and run away before he gets to proc.
Oh, that's a big pick.
It is indeed a big pick, but Morgana Dark Binding just goes a bit wide and not pick off that Galio. Honestly, if they picked up that Galio, that would have been fantastic, and that Drake should have been free.
Dragon still could be free. We're going to have to see how they play it out. They have no AD carry. Big part of their gold is now down, but there's the ult.
Nice little Zanya here, but Galio is going to come in, and he's already shot down, though. The Aftershock is going to save him a bit here, and nice pick off here from the Morgana. And they are forced to be on the back foot. A bit of a missed combo from Nocturne Galio. Galio ulted way too soon and was way behind on his zone impact.
Yeah, definitely. And that was a 4v5 that EQ Shadow opted themselves into right there. Hidden Torture goes down, gets kited out in the back line, and I mean, Dragon's definitely going in favor of Solar Phoenix now.
Hmm. Now Solar Phoenix looking for that Drake here, but watch out, the set is right in position here. Zaya still has his ult going to run down and absolutely blown out of the sky for set. This should be a free Drake. Wait, the Drake actually reset, and whew, kind of a scared here.
Ooh,
But
lucky stuff right there.
nice little comeback for Solar Phoenix here. They are now slightly in goal lead, and
They're even. Dead even, in fact.
yeah, the only difference here is the number of turrets and the number of Drakes. And the number of rifts very soon, because EQ Shadow is
Yes.
quick on the trade here.
Yeah, so Rifts has definitely been Shadow's game so far. They have been very good at collecting those. And it's a decent amount of tempo that they get back off of the Rift Herald. Should be able to get the top tier 1 tower as well. So overall, I mean, they're still able to answer back on the rest of the map, but the fights have been going in favor of Solar Phoenix, for sure.
So, quick little coaching tip for everybody watching. If there's something you cannot have, for example, that Drake, like, can I get the Drake? No. Okay, then the next question should always be, what can I trade for it? Like, okay, while you guys do this, what can I do on the other side? So AQL Shadow, very good decision here. Went for the Rift. This is the most logical objective to take after it. And or if I could give another example, if there's no other objective to take, if there's no Rift, and they're trying to get the dragon, can I push on a turret? Can I get some plates? Can I get some waves? There's always something to trade for.
I definitely. Bit of vision control getting bounced around from both the teams here. Something we did talk about earlier at the beginning of the broadcast in the champ select is how will EQ Shadow react to a split push York if he gets out of control. And with a 2-0-1 score and a 30 CS lead, I would absolutely say that he is out of control. So how do you think EQ Shadow have to react to this?
They probably need to send one of their Fed members to contest him, or at least maybe just Galio and uh, your whole game plan with Galio would just clear the wave, prevent the Yorick from hitting your turret. If he goes on your turret, taunt him, and that should give you enough damage to keep him here. Because if you look at the itemization from Yorick here, he went for the Tiamat second item. This is really just to make his split push even stronger.
Oh, damn. Look at this.
Ooh.
Dota whipping out the stats mid-game. All right. Oh.
Oh. Come on,
well,
Dota.
Dota whipped some stats out for us here. Why don't you telegraph it for the team?
Oh,
Oh, there's an ult.
Go ahead, Shino.
All right. Well, Echo is getting jumped on and absolutely gunned down like a dog right now. Shinhua will fall right there. Oh, boy.
For sure, he went Shumwa. Okay, come on, dog joke.
All right.
But they're looking for the Baron here. Actually, I wonder, do they have the damage to melt him down? I believe
be going down.
Aphelios is not the best Dragon Taker. He doesn't have the most damage on monsters. See, not quite even a third of the health is down. And
They're going to commit to it, it looks like. So there's the stun. Managed to hit the
Ooh.
Nocturne right there. They could come in towards this one. Scarlet Fox with the TP just in case Echo now respawns. But the Baron should go down. Yes, Hidden Torture picks it up, and Killjoy is going to get very close to dying right there. Scarlet Fox can jump on the flash, and the heal barely keeps him alive right there. And the Baron goes to EQ Shadow.
Yes, a bit of a misplay from Solar Phoenix here. Yorick should definitely have teleported and try to contest it. I believe he's strong enough to actually go in with the support of his teammates. At least they get the mid turret here, and they're looking to get the vision on the Drake here.
Yes, next one. Okay. right. What I'm hearing is that Big Black Rainbows averages almost less division score than a bronze
Average bronze player.
support. Yeah, average. Yes. So
He-
that's spooky.
I mean, if you just look at this game, he has half the vision score of Karma.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe a support spot is being open soon? Question mark.
Oh well. Top lane might be open soon, though. We'll see how this one goes
That's for
down.
sure.
Skylar Vox does get out, and looks like they
It steals.
No, it steals. You know what? Steals the dragon. There's the paranoia. They're diving in for this fight onto the Morgana. A double stopwatch will come through, but this is Solar Phoenix on the retreat. Syndra comes into the party now. Echo gets his ult off. It is a 2-for-1 so far in favor of EQ Shadow, and Xinhua gets the steal off, but does not get out to tell the tale.
This is actually a really important dragon to steal here. The Mountain Drake, just the extra tankiness would really help his team right now.
Oh no! That's disastrous for EQ Shadow. The teleport got channeled to the top lane as Aphelios got blown up. Oh boy, that's a huge win now for Solar Phoenix.
Very huge win. On top of Aphelios dying, he flashed and tried to get away from a point-and-click Syndra.
Damn. Yeah, I guess that's one of the banes of AD carries right there. Is you have to be
Any
even
players,
if you're of any player, but AD carries especially. Okay, even if you are super fed, super, you got a ton of kills, you're doing good in the game, CS lead over your lane or whatnot. Syndra is still gonna one shot you. You have to position so carefully, and frankly, I would want to see some magic resistance on this Aphelios. I think he needs it.
Oh yeah, definitely. With the Echo and the Syndra diving you back lane, even the Morgana could chunk you with her Q. Maybe see a Maw of Malmortius or a Scimitar. Probably prefer the Scimitar here.
Probably just because the stun from the Syndra, stun from the Echo, stun from the Morgana, right? So
Root from the Zaya.
yeah, root from the Zaya too. Hopefully, you're not getting hit by that if you're on the end of EQ Shadow. But yeah, that as well.
I mean, Chakram is fairly lower range spectrum, so that could happen.
Yes, it could.
Surprisingly even game so far. Slight goal lead
Yes.
for EQL.
Yes,
But they don't know that.
they don't obviously. But Solar Phoenix have tied up the dragons, which they do know. And
no!
top lane. Oh boy, we've seen this one before.
God.
Scarlet Vox. Not liking that at all. Yorick is just smashing him in this top lane right now.
Questionable build from Saddlebox here. Titanic Hydra? No, not even Titanic. Sorry. Ravenous Hydra. Yes. Got the name here. I'm not a set player, but I believe that's not even close to a core build.
Yes, I believe so as well. Ravenous, definitely aggressive. Aggressive probably ain't the play when you're down 0-3.
So, Solar Phoenix is looking to slow down the game here. As I said, there's no objectives. Just like the last game where we were talking about it, there's no objective on the map. All you want to do is keep your goal lead. In this case, goal deficit. They want to keep it.
Yes. I didn't think I'd be saying this either because you have the 73% win rate Nocturne in the game, but Nocturne has to be looking for more of these pick ults. Seems to be trying to find people that are caught out on their own, go for the old Ven. And while there is a good amount of retaliation, he's still playing Nocturne. He has so much dive and kill power if he gets on top of Zaya or Syndra when either of them are alone.
Well, in retrospective, it's really hard to go on anybody right now. Yorick is just a monster, 3 levels ahead of the Nocturne. If he goes there, he probably gets 2v1, to be frank.
Can't go to Yorick. I didn't say Yorick. Let's make that one clear.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm just going top down here. Echo is probably hard to go in because he has his ult and can just hop over a wall if he wants. Syndra can just E you away if timed properly. Zaya has her own R and always on with Morgana, so it's really hard to lock down Zaya.
I think Syndra would be the play though. Just because
Syndra's probably the best target here, but she's getting
right
us on
now. Not yet, but yeah, she is getting one. Not yet though.
probably pick up a. Oh, she got it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Oh.
that window's gone now, so she has the Zanya's. Obviously, good purchase. We were just talking about it, and only thing they don't have is vision control for this dragon.
This is actually a really important dragon. Whoever gets it gets soul point for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm really scared if Soul for Eco Shadow, because if Solar Phoenix is allowed to get those 4 mountain drakes,
Mm-hmm.
this is what 24% more armor and magic resist on top of a shield for every single member of
Yeah,
Solar
that'd be
Phoenix.
nasty. Stack that with the Karma Shield. Kind of brutal, but we'll see if Shinhua can steal this one again. No, he cannot.
No.
Sam Wallace with a great zone, but Paranoia into the background. Hidden Torture's on his own, though, and he will go down shortly afterwards. The fight going in favor of the Aphelios, though. Cronus picks up 1, going to pick up 2 as well. Hidden Torture manages to escape at the back half for now, but Shinhua wants him and will find him. That is a 2-for-1 so far in favor of EQ Shadow.
2 for 1 and a Drake. Probably the better trade here, and they're probably going to get mid lane here. Solar Phoenix is really behind to defend this.
Yeah, definitely. So that is going to be that. Haymaker comes through and gets a ton of damage right there, but Set will go down. Shinhua, ton of damage, but doesn't have his ult up, so he will fall very quickly afterwards. Jodway trying to get something off them extending here, but it looks like EQ Shadow are out.
Oh yeah, Yorick is really huge right now, chunking people really hard. I would like him to. I'd like to see him go for a tank item just to make sure he's not being one-shotted. Because right now he's relying on his extra stat from his level ups. So let's go back to this dragon play a bit. This is a key mistake that teams keep doing to do. I always see them do it, and probably would be really good to correct them. If you want to go in the river, have lane control, have lane prio. So shove mid and enter for mid, because mid is a much bigger entrance, so less likely to get AoE to that. And also it forced the other team to make a decision. Do we do Drake and lose all the gold mid lane, or do we go mid lane first?
Or do you go mid lane and forfeit the prior you have on the objective? Yep.
So there's that. And anyways, as you guys saw, Solar Phoenix lost to Drake. So if they did the mid lane push first, they would not have lost their mid turret. So right now, both teams going to set for that Baron.
Yes, vision control definitely in favor of EQ Shadow once again. They have been on the ball with the vision game as opposed to Solar Phoenix, who have definitely not been on the ball with vision. 20 more vision score for Mr. Sylvie. Yeah, I think some of these fights for EQ or for Solar Phoenix comes down that they need a pick, right? They have the Syndra, they have the Morgana, they need a pick, but if EQ Shadow are playing it right, then they won't get picked.
I mean, Solar Phoenix could definitely
Baron's going down. Let's see if they can
nice
steal.
ult here.
Oh, damn!
Oh
He gets it! Shinhua will steal the dragon, and the Baron right afterwards to come through. Will Zaya manage to escape this one, though? The feathers are coming back up. The root will come through. Skylar Vox gets killed and taken out. It is a 1-for-1. Baron Asher stolen. Shinhua is a robber right now as he takes everything away from EQ Shadow, and Jodway is just pushing bot lane.
I told you, Shino, the player to watch was that Echo. He made a difference here by stealing it, and Yorick just going to have really a lot of fun on those side lanes now.
Yeah, and Jungle Gap the other way around from how we thought it right now. Shinhua, 2 crazy steals. That one definitely topping the last, though. That is huge that they got that Baron. They had EQ Shadow. They had everything set up. They had the Wave Pride. They had the Vision, but they just didn't have the Smite. It was the same level as well, I'm pretty sure. So just a better Smite coming through from Shinhua.
Also, big mistake from Skylar Vox. He chose to TP to help his team, and that just Yorick was just looking right at him going away, and was like, all right, I guess I'll just push.
Yeah, definitely. So, Solar Phoenix making a case for themselves in this game right now. Our game, they're still down in gold, but at this level of this game,
Oh
it's
no.
not that much. Oh no, we've seen this one before. Jodway has the Guardian Angel and so much health over Skylar Vox. Skylar Vox, there's the slow haymaker, means absolutely nothing. Stopwatch looks good, but looks is all that it
Oof.
is. It is a kill. Paranoia popped, but that is a defensive paranoia, not an aggressive one. It's the
Mhm.
mid lane push that EQ Shadow are banking on, but they have to be careful of Syndra right now. Manatsu could find the stun, or
Oh
Killjoy
my.
could, and that is a ton of damage. Zaya's going to go for that one right there, but Aphelios might have enough damage answered back. No, he
Oh.
will get taken out by the press R delete button of Syndra. Jadway still in this bot lane, and it doesn't look like anyone can stop him.
Everything is collapsing for the side of
Yeah,
Equal
this could
Shadow
actually
here.
be the end of the game right now. Jadway could go for it right now. Hidden Torture taken so
Oh
low.
my.
The Maiden does the damage. That's two members up on the end of EQ Shadow, and that's all that they have. Hidden Torture still down. Scarlet Fox about to be back up, but oh boy, you have to feel this is going to be Solar Phoenix's game at this point.
I mean, we talked about support gap, but look at that top gap.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Jadway absolutely smashing 100 CS advantage. He has almost 10 CS a minute, perfect KDA, and has been an absolute monster to deal with in these skirmishes and fights.
definitely. Look, 3 Mountain Drakes. Yorick only has a single armor item, and it's one of the weakest armor item with 40 armor of Guardian Angel, and he has 204 armors. He's really hard to deal with, especially Set and Nocturne.
Yeah.
Like when Lethality. Lethality is not a
Mhm.
really good armor shredding item.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. And I mean, this game's kind of a game of answers right now. Obviously, at the very beginning, Kronos was doing really well and got out of control, but Solar Phoenix found an answer to the Aphelios. Dare I say, multiple answers as to where EQ Shadow have yet to find an answer at all to this Yorick, and I don't think they will. He has Guardian Angel, as you just said. He has so much armor. I don't think they can kill him.
I mean, the good news is that League only allows you to get 6 items at level 18, and he's
Hmm.
almost there, so he cannot go higher than that. So maybe if
Hmm.
you can solve, but oh no!
Oh no! Hidden torture! More like spotted torture. He gets taken out. Nocturne getting caught out. Not what you want to have to happen. Paranoia is the other way around. It's lights out on the end for EQ Shadow as the push continues for Solar Phoenix.
This should be game. Nocturne, 35 seconds still dead. A little caught here by Isaiah, but Black Shield OP.
Black Shield OP. It's not going to matter at this stage of the game. Solar Phoenix already have 2 inhibitors. They're going to look for free on this one as well. And an unstoppable push really from them so far. They have to pray for something crazy to happen with the Aphelios, but Zed
Oh
flashes
my!
in. Will he be able to pick up a kill on towards this one? So far, so good
Oh
for EQ
my!
Shadow, but Jodway one-shots Aphelios. Absolutely man modes on the AD carry right here, and this is going to be a whitewash. Solar Phoenix with their backs against the wall. E-subs and all be damned. Solar Phoenix will meet expectations and obliterate EQ Shadow.
Oh my god, that Yorick just whipped out his big shovel from his pants and just slapped Theos out of the rift, man. Incredible. Incredible comeback.
Absolutely. Great job there from Solar Phoenix. Jodway, dare I say, single-handedly carrying the game right there for his team. Out put so much pressure up in this top lane, had an amazing performance. And I mean, it might be a little early to be calling this, but dare I say, player of the week. That was a fantastic reappearance into Duo Esports.
Player of the week for Jolway. Close call with the Aqua domain we just saw.
True, true.
But it's really hard to judge the impact of a individual player on a single game. But
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Jodway was really alone right now. He did not have much help. So,
Mm-hmm.
anyways, let's take a short break and go through our third games. We're a bit behind schedule.
Yes, we are. We have one more match coming up right here. It is a game once again in the Dragon Division Group A, it is Equilibrium Storm look to redeem their chances for EQ this time around as they take on Super Mega Death Rocket.